On this episode, we'll be talking about spinning classes and your sleeve. We're going to be talking about tea and decaf coffee as fluid intake, and we're also going to be talking about how much blood can you lose after the gastric sleeve surgery. Hello and welcome to the AskDrA show. This is Dr. Alvarez from Endobariatric.com, and this is episode 33. So thank you so much for joining us today. Snapchat has been a big impact on the AskDrA show. I've been getting a lot of questions, texts from patients from all over the world. It's fantastic. So if you want to link your phone to my phone, you can always do that by adding my username GMO Alvarez on Snapchat. It's really fun. You can also get to see quite a bit of my life too. So anyway, today, this episode, we'll be adding one of the questions that came in through Snapchat, and I know you'll enjoy it. So let's jump into the questions.
How often should a 4 weeks out sleever go to spinning class per week?
All right, so how often should you do spinning classes if you're 4 weeks out? Well, let's talk about exercise in general. Remember that if everything came out good with your sleeve, 15 days out, you can start doing some walking. Get on an elliptical machine, get on a treadmill and walk for 15-20 minutes, and don't do more than that. There's more than enough time for the rest of your life to exercise. Don't try to kill yourself doing exercise. It's very important, all right? I tell patients, and you've probably seen this before on my previous videos, I tell patients that exercise with the sleeve, exercise is like brushing your teeth, you know? You don't brush your teeth for 2 hours straight. You brush your teeth several times a day, low amount of time, all right? So this is the same thing with exercise. It's more the frequency and making it a habit than trying to kill yourself doing an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours of exercise because you're eager to lose weight. No. Patience, time is the key here, all right? So make sure you are taking it easy, 10-15 minutes. You can pick it up to there, 20 minutes, that tops at 15 days out. And then it's until you're 4 weeks out, as this patient is mentioning, when you can increase your intensity. You can start doing spinning classes easily. You can pretty much do anything now. Go easy with the weightlifting, but you can start doing some weightlifting too, training some resistance. So all that you can do, all right? Now, we have the question from Snapchat. So, hit it.
Hey Dr. Alvarez, it's Trisha here. I was just wondering if decaf coffee or tea counts as water intake.
All right, so that's a pretty good question. So, does tea count as fluid intake, or does decaf coffee, because I drink a lot of tea, or decaf coffee, and can I add that amount of fluid to my whole amount I'm trying to get as a goal per day? So the answer is yes. All right, so all that counts as fluid intake. Remember, I'm going to throw in this tip right here, key. Remember to keep a diary. Remember to keep a log on what you are intaking and how often. So all right, I didn't plan this, but here's an example. So this is my water bottle that I fill up for twice a day, and I know this is my homework, and this is what I need to intake per day. I want you to do the same thing. I want you to keep a log on what you're intaking. It's very important because otherwise you don't know how much you're intaking. But back to the question, back to the answer. The answer is yes. Everything that's fluid counts as part of your daily or daily goal or fluid intake?
What is the average of blood loss during a surgery?
All right, that's a very good question. It's not that frequent question, but it's a good question. I like it. I sometimes hear that question here in my office with my patient right there in front of me and asking me how much blood loss should I expect. With our technique, I tell patients that you'll probably bleed more from the blood work. That's going to be, the blood's going to be drawn out of you for the testing than the surgery itself. And I'm not kidding. At least with us, that's our average. Our average is not even a gauze of soaked blood. So that's less than 5 milliliters per surgery. So of course there can be, I'm talking in general, there could be circumstances, you encounter a big hiatal hernia, one of the blood vessels started to bleed, you stopped it, and that's a little bit more. But in average, the normal situation is you'll bleed more from the blood work than the surgery itself. Pretty cool, huh? So there you have it for episode 33. Pretty good questions. I love the Snapchat questions. So you want to contact me via Snapchat, download the app, and contact me via GMO Alvarez, all right? So question of the day is, do you keep log? Do you keep log of your water or fluid intake daily? Yes, no. Answer's right here. I'm interested in the poll here, all right? I'll see you next episode. I'm Dr. Alvarez with Endobariatric.com, where we are changing lives one sleeve at a time. God bless. Bye.